Howdy folks, welcome. So the saga continues with old Clementine here. This is the rollover Suburban from that last video.
Ooh, brother. Yeah, that ain't supposed to be like that. Here goes.
So he called me up here, said she wouldn't crank up. He told me that he tested the battery, he checked all the fuses, switched the starter relay with a couple other relays just to check everything and do his due diligence. Well, anyway, she wouldn't fire up. It wouldn't even crank, he said. So he replaced the starter, and this is what's happening, so we'll show you right now. Ready? Yep, why don't you go ahead and give her a crank. One more time. So you see how that alternator rotates a little bit and then stops? Ready? That gives me the indication that the engine is trying to turn over, but it just can't. So it's either locked up or it's hydrolocked. Here's another piece of information. This is his intake. Now this is the Mad Max car of Mad Max cars, so he naturally has his intake modified to the point where it sits like this. And as I mentioned before, his hood was off. You guys see where I'm going with this? We live in Oregon, it's a little bit rainy. Why don't you check something else out here? We removed this. Look at that. Isn't that interesting? So here's what I think happened. I think it rained over the last couple days. A bunch of water pooled up into the intake and leaked down into the cylinders. When he got in there and tried to crank it up, it hydro-locked and the starter's locked. It can't overcome the compression. Water's incompressible, it can't move. So here's the deal, when that happens, you can bend a rod. I'm not 100% sure if the starter has enough power to bend a rod. Where you start to get into bad territory is when you crank it over, it tries to fire up and the piston fires off, and then the pressure from that is absolutely able to bend a rod. So he said when he was cranking it, it never was able to fire up. He was able to get it to rotate maybe once or twice, but it never fired off. None of the cylinders ever fired, so that's a good sign. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna pull all the spark plugs, crank the starter, try to blow any water that may be in the cylinders out of there, put the spark plugs back in, and fire it up. So fingers crossed that works. We're hoping for the best here, but let's try it out and find out. Just saying, like, because it's through the wheel well, because it's a bigger pain in the ass to try to go up top, Oh, check that out. That's nice.
Some sludge.
Nah, man, I'm not sure that you have any water in there. You can make a 12 valve and a 24 valve Cummins. Noises, all with just his mouth. He goes, choo-choo-choo. And he sounds exactly like the freaking engine.
I've seen that. I'm like, man, you were an annoying ass kid, weren't you?
Yeah, bud, you had some water in the cylinders.
You ready?
Hit it.
Anything?
No, but your starter is, here, hit it again. It's going so slow, it's unreal. You have all 8 out, don't you?
Yeah.
I can hear the fuel plugs going, or the
Injectors.
The injector's going.
Oh, this is cold. Ow, it burns my cuts.
Yeah, bro. When you get there, just tell them, dude, I tried to fire this thing up and it caught on fire. Look, dude, there's burn marks on it.
This thing just caught on fire. You can smell it. Oh, God. Yeah. I know, that's why I was mad. They were saying like it's brand new too, it's not even remanufactured. You have a good night, man. He said, no.
Oh, well. The bolts go straight up? Oh. That's convenient. Go ahead. Oh, yeah. Oh, I got shocked. Yeah, the ignition shocked the out of me. Huh? Yeah, I know, I touched the exhaust manifold and the exhaust manifold was arcing on the thing. Keep going. There's still water shooting out. Yeah. I wonder if the fuel pump is still going. Yeah, that's good. Let's see what happens. You sure it'll run without the, what's it called?
MAF, yeah. Make sure that cord's out of the way, nothing's in the belt.
Yeah, you're clear.
Uh-oh.
Give it a little gas. Keep it running for a minute.
Hey, careful it don't shoot. Huh?
Turn it off. Kill it.
Huh?
Kill it. Was the engine light flashing like it was before?
No.
Yeah, man. Those are all on there good.
Want to give it a go again?
Give it a go again. I think she's honestly probably toast, man. I wouldn't get your hopes up.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, dude. That really sucks. I really thought this thing was gonna be fine. She just redline it, see if it'll. Well, I don't think it's supposed to sound like that.